Hi, so this is the food sense from Zimmer and Peacock. Now the food sense can be used to objectively measure the hotness of things like chili sauces. And this is DeBomb, and DeBomb has a strong online reputation for being a very hot chili sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an objective measurement of its hotness using the food sensor and using the chili sensor. Now the reason I say objective is you could subjectively taste this, but the subjectiveness of that is that the more you put in your mouth, the hotter it'll feel, and the more sensitive you are as a person to capsaicin, which is the molecule which often gives you that sensation of hotness, the more sensitive you are to that, then the more you will perceive it as hot. So tasting is often a subjective experience, but if you want to do quality control in a production environment of something like this, and you want batch to batch consistency, which is quite tough because don't forget the raw material the incoming material, which is a chili, is a raw material, and it's extremely variable, it's natural, it's not synthetic. So we need to objectively measure, for example, the hotness of this DeBomb. Now what we've done is we've taken 1 volume of DeBomb and actually made it up to a dilution of 500. It sounds extreme, and now the reason what we've done that is capsaicin is a pretty insoluble molecule. So if I want to dissolve all of the capsaicin into my final sample, I actually need to put quite a lot of, let's call it buffer. I need a lot of buffer in order to make sure I dissolve all of that capsaicin. So 1 volume made up to a total of dilution of 500, which sounds extreme. Now I've also told the app that that's the dilution I've used. So what I now do is I take my sensor. I just made a bit of a sin and I put my finger on the sensor, but it should be okay. Now, as I say, I've actually made a pre-dilution of DeBomb. I'm going to put a little drop onto the sensor, just covering the end. You'll see other videos by my colleague Solron. She's very meticulous and about that. I'm a little bit quicker. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to do a quick measurement on it, and very quickly the app starts doing the measurement. So now what's happened is the app has told the meter what to do, the meter's given the data back to the app, and the app has used its calibration factor. And it's actually come back with a score of 126,467 Scoville heat units, which is actually really in line with what they say on the bottle. On the bottle they say here 135,600 Scoville heat units, SHUs. They say Scoville units, but I know what they mean. And actually what we've measured is really similar to what they put on the bottle, which makes me suspect that they're sometimes using a method called HPLC, high pressure liquid chromatography, sometimes to maybe actually not calibrate, but control their consistency. So in summary, this is the food sense box. It's a very quick way of quantifying or objectively analyzing things like DeBomb, so you can actually ensure the quality control and the consistency of a batch, because we can quickly do a dilution on it, or a sample preparation I should say, put it on the sensor, run the app, get the score, and as I say, in this time we got 126,467 Scoville heat units, which is pretty well close to what the manufacturer was expecting. Okay, thanks very much. And if you've got any questions, reach out to us at Zimmer Peacock. Thank you.